G'day, John Willis from Club Marine TV, and I've got a real treat for you today. This is a Merry Fisher by Jeanneau. This is the 895, built by one of the biggest boat manufacturers in the world. This is my mate Rowan. He's from 38 South Boat Sales and he's the local dealer as well. We're going to go out to Port Phillip Bay, give it a run and show you what it's all about. Kick her in the guts, Rowan. Yeehaw! Love those Mercs. Just cruising down the lake system at the moment, and the first thing that strikes you when you're at the helm is the amazing field of vision. Like, the amount of window space and visibility is just enormous. You've got a really comfortable helm seat that's adjustable as well, and the actual dashboard and controls for the operator are just terrific. We've got the small Raymarine in this unit, but there is room for a 12-inch unit here. You've got the Mercury vessel view gauges as well for full digital readout on all the instruments, plus digital sync throttles as well. We've got the anchor winch controls and Lenco trim tabs. Mate, bow to stern. It's got a great walk-around facility. Number one, we can get out the side door as well, which is just great for a single-handed operation or one-person operation. But big wide side decks, plenty of room out the front with our cushions as well for a bit of sunbaking. But I love that anchoring setup too.
Yeah, so we've got a Luma Gypsy windlass at the front. We've got a remote here in the cockpit. One option that this boat doesn't have, you actually have a seat as well that pops up at the front, so you can travel at the front at speed. But otherwise you can recline it to make a day bed like we've got here.
I really like the ladder on the front. You know, you're pulling up at the Melbourne Cup, mate, you've got to be able to get on and off the boat, don't you?
Not just that, but also you might pull up onto a beach.
Yep.
So you can drive straight up into the beach, throw your bow ladder out and easily step off.
Just perfect. Good solid bow rail, so there's no problems. Even in a rough sea, you could get around to the bow if you had to.
Yeah, but you've got grab rails around the cabin top as well. So it's designed for a lot of stability, a lot of safety.
Absolutely. But once you step into this cabin, it feels enormous, doesn't it? But it's got great flexibility, particularly through this flexible dinette as well.
Yeah, I mean, we find it very comfortable with the carpet installed as well. It just feels like, it's almost like an apartment.
Yep.
And doesn't really feel like a boat. So much vision around through the windows as well. It just makes it different.
Plenty of ventilation, side windows. We've got the overhead sunroofs as well, individual sunroofs, which are just great. They're a manual, you don't need electric, for God's sake. Big sliding side window as well. But this three-way convertible dinette's a beauty. That seat can be front to back. So you can be sitting there looking at each other having a meal, or we can do what we're doing now, but the whole thing will drop down as a day bed as well.
Yeah. You could actually have two kids sleep up here. So you can have probably 4 adults and 2 kids sleep comfortably on the boat.
Which is heaps for a boat, for a 9-metre boat. That's a lot of accommodation.
Yeah.
We've also got the transverse bunk under there, which is a huge big transverse bunk.
Yeah, it's actually queen size.
It is queen size,
yeah. It's a decent size.
And there's plenty of room for a boat this size as well in that. You've got cabinet space as well. I know we've got hanging space in the master as well, so the master stateroom, which we could call a V-berth, it's more of a master stateroom, isn't it?
Yeah, and we've also got underfloor storage, and I haven't shown you half of the storage lockers in the boat, but there are a lot. Anywhere where they can find space to put something that will.
And hanging space, which is just
great.
Hanging
space is very rare. And long hanging space.
Yes, exactly. Everybody's going to love the whole bathroom. It is actually a whole bathroom in here.
Yeah, and it's all sealed, watertight, with hot water shower, manual seawater marine toilet, with a holding tank as well.
So, holding tank, toilet, hot and cold shower, vanity, storage, you've got it all down there. We step out into the rear deck, and that's a lovely configuration out there with plenty of shade with that extendable awning as well.
Yeah, the awning's a factory option. You can actually have that fully enclosed as well with clears, if you like. But a lot of customers just like to give that sun protection out the back, particularly if they're sitting outside having dinner as well, because the kids might be eating in here and the adults up the back. But during the day, you can drop that table down and make it into another day bed. Yep.
And the big feature with this one as well is obviously for a mooring position, to get the full tilt on those motors, to get them right out of the water, that rear lounge actually slides forward very, very easily, and you can get the motors right up and out so there's no corrosion.
Absolutely, it's a must-have on any outboard powerboat these days. If the engines don't stay clear of the water, then what's the point of doing it?
got the works. It's got the finish quality, it's got the fiberglass quality as well, it's got the build quality of Jeanneau, which is unquestionable, the comfort, the space, the volume, and the ride. I've got to tell you, put a pair of twin 200 Mercs sitting out the back there, those new Mercs, they're just great, aren't they?
Yeah, and the other thing too that's very new, 7-year warranty.
On the hull?
Yep, and
Great.
it's a 3-year warranty on parts and labour and 5 years on hull and electrolysis.
Wow.
And Mercury's now offering the 3 plus 3-year warranty as well.
So we've had a great day, but the hungries were biting, so we've pulled into the Patterson Lake Shopping Centre and ordered some fish and chips. How good's that? You can enjoy this boating lifestyle too, but it doesn't matter what you're into. It's a sports boat, it's a fishing boat, it's a dive boat, it's a weekender, it's a cruiser, you name it. But also with the power of those ripper 200 horsepower Mercuries, and they were actually fitted by our friends at JV Marine World as well, so thank you to them. Rowan, I've had a lot of fun. I must say, I love the Merryfisher 895. I think it's just a ripper all-rounder at the right price. Who could ask for more? This has been John Willis for Club Marine TV.